Welcome to the Search Engine Optimization Services Overview, SEO for short. We're going to go over the package names and how many actual keywords, what they're called here. The recommended minimum duration. We've placed 7 months across these. Now, it could be 5, it could be 8 or 9 months really, but if we're going to give you like a ballpark, 7 is very safe. And then we've also got the number of keywords right here as far as the keywords that we're going to be going after. Now we break up the packages from one service to another as far as ongoing monthly, and all monthly services are underneath the black header here. So we do quite a bit of research, and we deliver the results so we can sit down and consult with you and see what's going to be best for you, your budget, and what your goals are for your company. And we do go in deep. We go in real deep with we go and do an analysis of the pages in terms of their highest PR ranked valued pages within the site. What does the internal website linking structure look like? Are there any errors that we find? How many duplicate methods and title tags do you have, and things like that. And then we also go in, of course, and we're going to check Google Webmaster. Webmasters. And once we get that installed, we'll take care of all that. And what we do for that is we do browser compatibility checks. We check for your indexing pages. If you don't have a lot of pages indexed and you've got a lot of pages but they're not indexed on the site, that's a real issue. Now, for the general on-page optimization, we're going to take the keywords, we're going to map them into their particular URLs. We're going to identify those as the target URLs. And we're going to go through them. We're going to make sure that the home page does not have any redirect issues. There should be a redirect for you, the home page, because many times websites have multiple home pages. And then we're going to get into whether it's a www.domain.com or a non-www on which versions we should be using. And of course, then we get into the footer of the page. We do the website logo, alt text optimization, user site map creation, implementation, and then we're going to go do that. Of course, we're going to check the robot text. And again, you can browse over all these and read, what each one is in more details. And I'll start talking a little bit, about the methodologies about how we're doing this and what we do. The meta tags, page titles. Some of you might be familiar with this. We write them and we upload them. Content for the website. We're going to go into target pages. We're going to check for duplicate web content. If it's missing H1 tags, we're going to do keyword optimization. The content that's all there, we're going to check all of that. We get into the target pages. There's, for instance, if you only have 100 words on a page, we're going to want to at least see 400 words. So if your website doesn't have that content, if it needs more on it that we need to work with, we're going to be recommending that you give us more. And if you don't have it or you can't supply it, we can help you with that also. A lot of sites have plenty of content. We can just keyword optimize it the way it is, as is. And we're going to get through rewrites and redirects as well as if they're needed. We're going to get to the XML site maps, analytics, webmasters, make sure we can analyze all those. Whenever we enter a website, we make sure that we can back up the website. So when we back up the website, we do a virus and malware check before we work on it, and then after we're working on it, we take another backup. This really comes in handy when it comes to the web content. If you made changes to it, or unfortunately, if some people get in there and mess things up, we have a backup that we can get into and get it back to all the work that we had created for you. We start off on page content generation on month 1. On month 1, so that at the beginning of month 2, we can start with submissions. So we're not just writing throughout the month; we're submitting content throughout time. It's best when you get your content spread out over time, as opposed to dumping it all into to the site and throughout Google in the first month. So, reporting and auditing. We audit our own reports. So now whenever we get into the off-page optimization and ongoing monthly, this is the workload that we continue on every single month after month 1. So on research and analysis here, we are doing that monthly. We're double checking the meta tags to make sure that those are the meta tags that we did write and they're still there. Unfortunately, one of our clients' favorite activities is to go in and to rewrite them, overwrite what we've already placed. So we have to go back in and double check and make sure they're corrected so that they're optimized correctly. Pages and indexing. We are always checking at least once a month the number of pages that's indexed. If it's a 300-page site and at the end of the month there's 280 pages indexed, and 3 months later we checked it and we've only got 30 pages indexing, we can spot a big problem real quick just by paying attention to the pages that are being indexed. Now, of course, we're going to be paying attention to the SEO, SEO Moz rank and the domain authority stats, as well as backlink count. And of course, on a monthly basis, we're going to be running link building research tools. Now, content generation and optimization here. We write press releases. We're going to write press releases, do some article writing, off-page link building here. We're going to be going to blogs and forums. We're going to be posting comments with the discussion to join the overall discussion, and when appropriate, we're going to drop a link to your site. Now, sometimes this is, the user's, your username, the link. Sometimes we drop that in. It just depends on the site and what they allow. And for press release submissions here, now just so you guys know, if you just scroll over these, you're going to get more details. I'm not going over each one, but you can always do that on our spreadsheet. Back on the press releases, pretty straightforward. We're going to release those throughout the term. We're going to do unique articles submissions. It's best that whenever we submit articles that each one is unique. So what we do is we make this more affordable. Instead of writing a brand new article for every submission, which will be extremely costly, we write one article and we rewrite portions of it every single submission that we make. So it's no longer of high benefit to be submitting duplicate content, because we're finding that even if you get a link right away, that link doesn't remain indexed for a very long time if it's a duplicate. So it's really worth our time to rewrite these as we submit them. Every single article that we submit, now it is a unique article submission. And we also do directory submissions. They're still powerful. They work great. Social bookmarking. Again, it's still an instant link. It sticks. Really nice because of the speed of it, because it also really boosts rankings. It's not that deep PR that's a really strong link, but still you need to have the diversity of different types of link building to really help boost your rankings, and social bookmarking remains the essential. Web 2.0, profile submissions and forum profile submissions. We're creating profiles and using the links off of those profiles. So let's say you set up your own, your social media profiles, and even if you didn't populate a bunch of content, you just set it up, you forgot it, it's indexed in the search engines. You're asking, hey, is this going to be creating a good link to our sites? Yeah, it actually does. So one of the biggest benefits of this type of link building is that it creates a large referring link domain diversity. So the diversity in the websites that are linking to your site, it's greatly expanded off to this type of link building. Now, to keep the links that we had built indexing and to increase the power behind those links, we do what we call a competitive link building and reindexing. RSS feed creation and submissions to help us out, and then we blast those links out that we've already built to increase the link power behind all those links. Now, we also have an advanced SEO service. And I'm going to go ahead and go over and hop over there and check these out. I kind of blew through that whole basic SEO services, kind of a fast run through. I'm going to kind of do the same with the advanced. We do everything, but with just ramped up to a higher degree. We do a site performance page loading analysis. We also do what we can to fix those target pages. So we're having, for having slow load times, those are going to be corrected. We do an HTTP header analysis, and we do a deeper browser compatibility check with 4 more pages across the browsers. Now we do all the alt image text optimization on the site in the advanced. We install the HCard in the advanced packages. as well for the SEO. User site map creation and implementation. That's one that's also included on the advanced. The no follow internal links repair is only on the advanced. And you're really looking at the internal linking structure on the advanced packages, and it's something that's a great focus for us. Internal linking structure is something that can take quite a bit of work and time to fix and analyze, and this is something that's only included in the advanced. The basic package is mainly fixing errors that are focused on the external link building to the site, but on the advanced packages, we're really focusing on the internal link structures of the site as well as the external linking. Now, in terms of rewrites, we are in the redirects and navigation. If it's a WordPress site, yeah, we're going to do some work to really pimp that out. Some of these things are called it's called breadcrumb navigation, and read more, related pages navigation, custom navigation optimization. We're going to do quite a bit with navigation optimization if it's WordPress. Now, if you don't have a custom 404 error page in the advanced packages, we'll also create that for you. Notice that we make sure that you have the social media connection, and that you at least have buttons installed on your site in the advanced, like the Facebook like and send buttons, Google +1, some of the miscellaneous social bookmarking buttons, and also we'll actually do a YouTube account creation for you. Make sure that the link is on the site. So we're just tying it all in with social media pretty much. And then website security. Again, for the advanced, we do what we call an absolute URL checking and fixing for target pages. This is kind of a security, much more security more than anything. And the base tag implementation is also for security reasons, and you can read through those as far as what's going on with these and the details there after you scroll over those. And now for the off-page creation and all that, what we're looking at, it's really now it's in quantities. We're doing just a lot more work, a lot more pages. It's the same thing we're doing in the basic, but just a lot more. We're sprinkling in some of the advanced options here, and it just requires a lot more time and a lot more work. Now, in regards to month 2 and ongoing our services, the amount of link building, just sheer quantity for advanced services versus the basic services, you're looking at twice the amount of link building on the advanced. So it takes a lot more time for X amount of keywords to rank. It takes a little more time for those higher keywords that are more competitive to rank. And so what we classify as basic, moderate to non-competitive keywords for what we would consider a competitive keyword. We hit it with twice as much juice. The amount of links are doubled up, and that's why the advanced services for SEO, it does cost quite a bit more. Other than building the amount of links, what's different in off-page optimization on the advanced series? Well, what we're doing is we're populating more content on the website itself. We're writing blog articles to put out on the website because we want to expand that content on the website on a monthly basis and continue to build that internal linking structure. Now, on the blog articles that we write, we really make sure that the blog articles are written very well. We make sure to have our references and other information in these articles that are found within the web as go ahead and get an image and video uploaded. That video is a video that we would find that already exists, but we embed it in just to make sure the content, make sure it's more enjoyable for the reader. And of course, we're going to write the meta tags for those blog articles that we write, and then we're going to link from that blog article, which we has your primary keyword, to target the URL. So if the home page is targeting the the keyword that we wrote, the X keyword, we will write a blog article about that keyword, put it on a site, optimize it, and link it. Now, video creation and optimization here. We're doing video creation for the advanced packages. People really like videos. We also distribute the videos as well to the top 5 video submission sites that exist, not just one. There's more players than just YouTube.